Doormen, what's the wildest secret you've discovered about a tenant? There was a man who lived on the penthouse floor with a view overlooking Central Park, and his third wife, Samantha, had no idea how truly loaded this guy was. I mean, yeah, they had the huge apartment with the views, but she constantly asked me who lived in the other apartments on the surrounding floors below, since she never saw anyone around. But I wasn't going to be the one to tell her that her husband owned damn near half of the apartments in the building. Another thing I wasn't going to tell her was that his last wife ran out of the building screaming and calling him a psychopath after she looked into one of his secret apartments. Well, one week, the man was out on a business trip, and I could tell Samantha was onto something. She mentioned finding keys to one of the apartments in the building stashed in his underwear drawer, and said she was going to head up. She seemed tense and hesitated before asking me to accompany her, and I led the way as we went up together. Her hands shook as she unlocked the doors, and sure enough, what we saw was so unexpected. There were statues of all sorts of animals all over the house. It was a huge studio, and all around, you could see dogs, rabbits, and even a cow. And as I looked closer, I saw that each one had a certificate saying that it was taxidermy. Samantha was speechless, and I could tell by her expression that she was not expecting this. But then we started walking towards one room in the back, labeled as, "Do not enter under any circumstance." So obviously we entered, and we were immediately hit with a wave of freezing cold air. It seemed to be a cooler of some sorts, and there was a creepy bed in the corner. I went in first, and once I peered over, I saw it was a real-life baby. I screamed when I saw the lifeless expression on its face, and as I peered next to it, a paper read, "Here lies my firstborn son." I grabbed Samantha's hand and pulled her out to spare her the horrific sight, but once I told her what I saw, she yacked all over the hallway. That night, Samantha packed her bags and spent the night at a hotel. The only time I saw her after that was when she was moving out.